In this video, I'm gonna show you how to transform your turbo from this to this. More engine bay videos. So one thing that I realized while I was recording the stud video is that I'm gonna be doing something that maybe I should record, because maybe you guys will be interested in doing what I'm gonna be doing. So let me explain that. So I'm currently doing the studs right now. As you can see, I still haven't installed the new studs, and I realized that this turbo, the OEM one, looks like crap. It has like the rusty coolant lines. The O2 housing is super rusty and everything. And I know that some of this is covered, you can't even see it, but at least the turbo, you can see it. And just like my tranny, as you guys can see, the tranny is literally, it looks brand new. That's still my OEM 6-speed tranny that came with the car. I just removed it, did the clutch, and restored the whole tranny. So that's basically what I'm gonna try to do with this turbo. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. And once I remove it, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be doing to try to restore it and make it look brand new. Now, to remove your turbo, there is a couple of things you need to do. Of course, since my manifold's already out and I have a lot, like the radiators out and everything, I do recommend removing the radiator, because one of the things that I hate the most is when you look at an Evo and all the fins are messed up on this side. I hate that, so I just go ahead and remove the radiator just so I could avoid that. But to remove the radiator, you have to remove your coolant lines. You have a oil return line. I believe there's the oil line. Yes, it is. This is the oil that comes from the head to the turbo. And then you guys have the bottom oil line, which is this one right here, that goes all the way to the turbo. So you will have to remove these two bolts. There's a bracket right here that holds the turbo in place with the O2 housing to the block. So you'll remove this bolt. These two right here. Then you'll remove this return line with the coolant lines. Just remove the hoses. You could keep the coolant lines and all the lines on the turbo itself, and then just kind of, well, and then another thing before I forget is this O2 plug, the O2 sensor. You want to make sure that you unplug it. Once you unplug it, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it with the sensor and everything, and then I'll go ahead and remove anything that I need to remove. But for now, I just need to remove that bottom bolt, and then I could literally, well, this bottom bolt and this oil return line, pull it up or take it through the bottom, whatever is better for you, and then we could try to restore this. So let's get to work. Turbo is completely out the car, so now we're just gonna go ahead and start disassembling the turbo. So I just removed the O2 housing from the turbo itself, and I'm glad I did, because look at what I realized. You see all this white spot and gunk? This is cracked right here. So I'm pretty sure there was a leak. Look at how it was. I'm pretty sure there was a leak. I mean, you could even see it in the surface area, how there's a line. So I'm not sure if it was leaking out, but I'm glad I, took it out, because as you can see, it was completely cracked. So now I could just replace this and make sure we're leak free. Now that we have the turbo completely apart, let's start restoring these specific parts. I'm gonna start by degreasing and cleaning and sanding all of these parts so we could get it ready for some simple paint. we're doing is we're preparing everything for paint. So we're gonna start by sanding this as much as I can. I am gonna spray paint everything because I am gonna switch my turbo in a little bit, maybe a couple of months. So it doesn't make sense for me to get this ceramic coated when I'm gonna change the turbo up in like maybe a couple of months. So just spray paint will do for now, just to make it look new, and then we will get a new turbo later on. Now that we have all the parts clean to the touch, we degrease them, we clean them, and we sand them down. All we have to do is use some alcohol, rub it down, make sure they're clean to the touch, and then it's paint time. This is exactly what I'm gonna be using to paint the turbo. What I'm gonna be doing for the hot side is gonna be black, which I'm gonna be using these two. I'm gonna be using this flame proof. It's basically for exhaust. It's rated almost, as you can see, 2000 Fahrenheit, which is more than enough. I'm gonna use this as the first 2 coats, and then for the last coat, I'm gonna use an engine enamel because it's kind of like a semi-gloss, so it could give it like a little bit of gloss on the hot side. This is gonna be the last like really thin coat, just to give it a little bit of gloss. Now for the turbo itself and all the lines, I'm gonna use this silver. It's for engine as well, and it is rated at 500 degrees, which is fine. It's the lines and it's the cold side of the turbo, so it should be good to go. So let's get to painting. So turbo's completely painted, and let me tell you something, the results are insane. Let me show you guys. Everything came out. Look at the turbo. You guys have seen the befores in this video. Honestly, everything came out perfect. All the lines perfect. They still look OEM, like silver, you know. The turbo looks super nice in OEM. The hot side is in black. Like I said, I coated it. So I am just in awe on how good everything came out. This is, of course, a lot of work. I prepped it, sanded, everything. Giselle did the tape work, of course. So nothing, let's just put this back together, and I can't wait to see how it looks inside the engine bay with the turbo on, the new manifold coated. Well, it's not new, but it got recoated. So can't wait to get everything installed. So let's get to work. So turbo is completely put together. We're gonna go and put it in the car again, but before that, let me show you again, just one more time, just one more time. Look at this, like, it came out so good. This is the turbo built all together again. As you can see, everything was redone. O2 housing, hot side, turbo, all the lines, brand new banjo bolts, brand new gasket as well for the oil line, everything completely redone except the internals. There's no shaft play in this turbo at all. So I just wanted to restore it and make it look brand new. And then in a couple of months, I'm gonna get a new turbo setup anyway. So this was just all for fun. I really enjoy doing before and afters. So let's put this in the car. It's back in the car and it looks freaking amazing. As you can see, it looks brand new. You can't even tell that this is a used turbo the way it looked before. The hot side looks super nice, which you're not gonna be able to see when everything's on, but for me personally, looks amazing. It's all in the details. And the turbo, which you are gonna be able to see, looks brand new, so this is a plus. Now I'm gonna end the video here because I'm not gonna be installing the exhaust manifold yet, because I am gonna paint this valve cover. We're gonna be redoing the valve cover. We're gonna be changing a couple of things that I bought, and we're gonna try to do a simple wire tuck, clean up all this wiring that's not needed around this area. So please subscribe, stick around for the next couple of videos because I am gonna be posting them. Probably next weekend is gonna be the valve cover, and then the next weekend after that we'll do a simple wire tuck. So subscribe so you can see the engine bay finished and the process that I'm doing it. Always, I hope that you got something valuable from this video and you were able to maybe do this yourself, because for me this process was amazing. I love restoring parts and I love making them look brand new. Like always, keep grinding, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.